Hey guys, this is episode 17 of our 3-a-day multiple choice marathon. If you have been with us from the start, then you know this is our third week and we have completed up to question number 48 on the May 2019 multiple choice paper. So of course, you know by now it's 3 p.m. every weekday. So Monday to Friday, you come here for your multiple choice nugget. And then we meet again on Saturday at 7 p.m. for Saturday Night Live. So we're at episode 17, which means by the time we are finished, we should be done with question number 51. So, yep, today we're doing 49, 50, and 51. And with no further ado, here we go. All right, so we move to question number 49, which says the range of f of x for the x values from -2 to 2 is, and we should be finding that. All right, so we have the function f of x. We can rewrite it as f of x equals x cubed. All right, and we are being asked to find the y values that match these x values. Simply that. So, which means we're going to be simply substituting. And by the way, you can check out a live video that we did before one Saturday night. I believe it's our third live. It was our third live video. And that would have been entirely about functions, substituting, um, also finding composite functions, and also the inverse of a function. All right, so I'll just leave that in the description below. All right, so here we would be, as we said, we would be finding the y values that match each of these x values, which means -2, I'm going to substitute it for x. So we have -2 cubed, which would give us -8. And then if we should substitute -1, so we're finding f of -1, and we are cubing that, then this will give us -1. All right, so we should ensure that we are just substituting properly. And while you are doing that, you're also looking at your options. So right now, you start to eliminate because you're looking at your options and you notice these values here. I'll put an X instead of a tick. These range of values aren't really cutting it, right? So D looks more like our answer. And if you continue to substitute the different values that you have, so if you find f of 0, you'll find that 0 cubed, which is 0. There we go. F of 1, and we cube that, we get 1. There we go. F of 2 is going to give us 8. All right, so yeah, so D would have been your answer. Are we done? All right, so we move to question number 50. Feel free to pause or go back to make any little notes that you want to. All right. I will not be stopping, so you can go ahead and pause whenever you want. This graph is what we'll be using to answer questions 50 and 51. Now, we are given this graph of a quadratic function, and we are asked to find the values of x for which the graph intersects y equals 0. For which the graph intersects y equals 0. What exactly is y equals 0? You would have known that this is our x-axis, where y equals 0, that would have been our x-axis. Why is it called the line y equals 0? Because every single point on this line actually has coordinates where the y value is 0. All right, so our x-axis is indeed our line y equals 0. In other words, look on the graph and let's say where exactly does the graph meet this line. All right, and that would have been clearly deso and deso. All right, so these values would have been 0 and 4. Bear in mind, we could have gotten this same question without a graph. And it could have still read the same way. The values of x for which this certain function, y equals 4x minus x squared, intersects y equals 0. So you are being asked to find the values of x when y is 0. So you're literally going to say, okay, when y, 4x minus x squared, is equal to 0, and you are going to solve that. All right. We have obviously a quadratic equation. We can solve this by factorizing. So we can remove a common factor of x. We have 4 minus x remaining in the bracket equals 0. And so we can take both our factors, x and 4 minus x, and equate each of them to 0. All right. And then we would go ahead and solve. That's x equals 0. And this is x equals 4. 4 equals x. All right. And you still would have gotten your x values. All right. So it's all a matter of interpreting and making the connections between what you're asked to find and what you know. And for our final question today, same graph, it says the coordinates of the turning point of this function, this graph that we're looking at, this curve right here. So what is the turning point? What is the turning point? Obviously, the turning point is the point which part it turn, which is going to be right here. Okay, so we now need to just find the coordinates of that point. It's definitely not 0, 0. It's definitely not 0, 4. It's definitely not 4, 2. So indeed, it is 2, 4. And we always ensure that we write our x coordinate first. All right. Otherwise, some people would have chosen C, and our answer is actually D. All right. So there is a video that I would have shared before, and it's really about the Cartesian plane and how to plot points. So I'll just put that link also in the description below. All right. That's it for our 3-a-day multiple choice marathon. That's it for a set of questions today. And you'll join me tomorrow again at 3 p.m. Then we will go through questions 52 to 54. Again, we are on the May 2019 past paper. All right, so join me tomorrow and join me on Saturday. Saturday Night Live at 7 p.m. All right, it's goodbye from DG Makes Math Easy. Have a wonderful day.